Hi everyone, once again welcome to Computerized Accounting. So as many of you, you would have all taken courses through Brightspace before. So you will see this course in your courses, your lineup of courses that you're taking. So we're going to click on there. And so under the course home, you're going to see the announcements, and a couple of announcements already came out. One was welcoming you to the course, and the other is talking about ordering the textbook. I do highly recommend you order the paper textbook as opposed to the ebook. You're going to be using the textbook in a step-by-step manner, and so many students find it so helpful to be able to have that paper and just either leave themselves notes in the book or tick off so that they can remember where they are. So just something to keep in mind when you're making your decision. And as you know, there's always upcoming events here on the main page as well. And you can see that there's a couple of things coming up on September 8th. Complete quiz. It's just a little quiz talking about a couple of key points from the work plan, and of course the introduction to yourself. And then the next week we've got just a small review of accounting. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And then also being able to get Sage installed on your laptop or your computer. I'm going to mention this. It's written in many different places, but I'm going to say it as well. Sage does not work on Apple products, so you will need a Windows-based computer. And then also one issue I've come in contact with in the past is some students actually are using work computers, and work actually uses Sage. This isn't going to work either. Only one version of Sage can be on a computer at a given time. So just a couple of things. Most of you it will not affect whatsoever, but a couple of you it may. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. Okay, so if we go into the content, and as always, you're going to see more on my screen than you will on yours because I do have a few things blocked off. So we've got the welcome, we've got the Q&A, so that if you have any questions, comments, looking for some suggestions, some advice, post it in the Q&A. And the reason being is if I'm not available at that given moment, maybe one of your classmates is and understands what's going on and can give you a little bit of information to keep you going. Okay, so we also have the campus wellness resources. So you've got the eCampus information site and the wellness information. And then of course you've got your portfolio information. Please feel free to have a look through and let me know if you have any questions. So if we go to the welcome module, again, I've got it, you've got the welcome video from me. You may have already seen that. This is the video that I'm creating right now. We've got a meet your instructor, just a little bit of information about me and a picture. We have a course overview. We have a course outline. So let's have a look at the outline. So again, you can download this, you can print this. For now, I'm just going to look at it in this view. So there are the prerequisites for the course description, and the learning outcomes. So this is just a reminder that all learning outcomes must be met in a course. So you must attain 60% in each of the learning outcomes in order to successfully complete the course. Okay, so then let's go see how we're going to do this. So we're going to have a look at the work plan. So again, you can download it, you can print it. I'm just going to look at it in this view. So I've given you the information about the textbook in the announcement. I've also put it here in the work plan. And I've talked to you about if you are a BA student, you do need this this textbook for both Accounting 2010 and 3010. So if you are getting it as an ebook, you will need it as a lifetime purchase, not just a semester. But again, I do highly recommend that you get the paper version of the textbook. So you can order it right through your bookstore. Contact the eCampus bookstore, and there's the link right there. Again, I mention it here as well. You need a Windows-based personal computer, whether it's a laptop or a desktop, and that it will not work on a Mac. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a quiz, we're going to have activities, we're going to have assignments, and in the end, we're going to have a reflection so that you can look back on everything you learned in the course and see what resonated with you. The late submissions, after 3 days, it's an automatic 0. One thing to keep in mind with this course, though, it's not like a lot of other courses, but this one builds on the last assignment. So it's not that you're going to be able to just skip doing assignments. Honestly, in order to be able to keep up and learn the information that's going to be carried forward to the next unit, you'll still need to do the assignments. So please make sure that you do a very good time management and try not to be late. And if you're going to be a day or two late, please let me know ahead of time so that the late penalty will apply, as opposed to if you don't let me know ahead of time, it is a 0. Okay, so we've got academic integrity and use of AI. We've got our tentative schedule. So this week we're going to be downloading software and ordering the textbook, as well as next week you're going to be doing a review in accounting and in sales tax. And then as you can see, we're going to be looking at different chapters in the textbook, terms you're familiar with, the general ledger, accounts payable, accounts receivable, payroll, inventory, and bank reconciliation. So it's going to be learning how to use those modules, thinking back as well to how you did it in both Accounting 1 and Accounting 2 through journal entries. Okay. And then we again have the learning outcomes and the fact that each learning outcome must be met with a 60%. And of course, the course signatures. All right, so what else have we got? Let's have a look. We have a small quiz. It's just key points on the work plan. 3 very straightforward questions. Please complete that after you've had a chance to review the work plan, and then introduce yourself to the class. Okay, so I haven't released the Getting Started with Sage, which is the downloading of the software. But if you want to get a head start on review of accounting, this will give you a chance to start this module if you want to jump in. And it's really good to do this refresher so you can remember what the income statement is, what balance sheets are, the debits and credits, journal entries, and generally accepted accounting principles, as well as working with sales tax. Computerized accounting 1 and 2, they don't cover sales tax very well, which is a real shame because unfortunately almost every transaction that we even have in our own personal lives involves being charged income tax. And then once you've had a chance to review, there is an actual quiz that's worth 5 points. You can take the quiz as many times as you like. Even try it ahead of time just to see how much you remembered, then review the information and then try it again to see how you did. Okay, so the information in getting started with Sage, basically what's going on is I just have to create a video to update the information where we have changed to a newer version of Sage. So that'll be available in the next couple of days. Okay, so let me know again if you have any questions, and I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you a little bit. Have a great day, and we'll chat soon. Thanks, everyone.